All right, time for another short update, and I'll kind of talk through what I've done this last week, and dropped the rest of the body parts off, the cab, the bed, and the hood off at the blaster, and picked up the frame that they've sandblasted, and they even sandblasted the drums for us, and it looks fantastic. So I'll be able to hopefully start painting the bed, the chassis this week. If you notice, the front axle is gone. I dropped off the axle this morning at Gary's machine shop. The kingpins needed to be replaced. They were real wobbly and loose, so should take about a week and a half to have them do that. They were really backed up, but the frame is looking fantastic. A couple of spots they missed in the blasters, but sometimes the gun can't get into the little nooks and crevices that are on the frame. But anyway, so we'll walk over here real quick, and I'll show you where we're at on the engine. I finally was able to get everything sorted out and cleaned off, and primered the engine, and then painted it in the original color, which is a kind of a gray color. In fact, kind of can't really find the Chevy gray anymore, so it's a Ford gray, but it looks fantastic, and so far it's turning out real nice, and real pleased with that. Onto the valve cover, we received a used valve cover, and it was pretty rough, but just primered it last night. I need to do a couple more things to it before I paint it, but it'll be painted also in the gray color. And so moving on to the parts, I think most of these parts were like this last week, but they're ready to go. And then as I was getting ready to disassemble the exhaust and the intake manifold so I could clean it and so forth, I discovered right in here, if you can see that, pretty good sized crack. I zoom in a little bit more. So it can either be welded, which isn't a sure thing, or more than likely I'm going to try to find a used one. In fact, I did find one for 50 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. And I just need to verify the casting numbers before we order it. But moving on to, these are all the front end parts that I'm going to have to paint, clean, sort out, and the front leaf spring mounting U-bolts and so forth, and the big cross member. So it's moving along nicely. I ended up having to take the steering gearbox out, as you can see right here, and it was a royal pain in the ass, so to speak. These older vehicles don't have a rag joint, they call it, or in the middle, so the whole shaft has to come out as one piece. But fortunately I'll be able to install it back in fairly easily because the cab is off and the frame will be so wide open. But so a lot more cleaning this week, and hopefully the body will be all sandblasted and prepared next week, and I can go and take a look at that. So anyway, real quick shot at the airplane is back in the hangar, yay! And it looks fantastic. So hopefully I should be able to start my lessons again next week. Anyway, signing off until the next time. Bye.